Hi everyone, this is Band of Vermont Chick. My name's Christine. I am doing part 2 of what I found out. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about about everything. Okay, now my surgery is August 3rd. So I have 2 weeks, 4 days to prepare. I have, starting Friday, I have my 2-week pre-op diet. Which I'll actually do a 3rd video today. I'll bombard you guys with videos today talking about that. Okay, I want to find the beginning of it. Okay. I'm trying to think. Okay, medications prior to surgery. Avoid medications that can increase the risk of bleeding for 1 week before surgery and 2 months after surgery. The exception is aspirin, because they use that as a blood thinner. But they want you to avoid all herbal medications, especially garlic, ginkgo, I believe that's how you pronounce it, biloba, vitamin E, ginseng, echinacea, ephrata, kava, St. John's wort, valerian, and there was another one that she had just found out too. I forgot to put it down here. But yeah, you don't want to take those. But like ibuprofen, you don't want to take. Business day prior to surgery, day of surgery, call from. Okay, I'll get a call from the same day surgery. They'll tell me the medications to take on day of surgery, the time to arrive at same day surgery, and there's no pre-op bowel prep that's needed. What that means is, like, some surgeries have you drink like if you have a colonoscopy done, they have you drink this like gallon of nasty stuff, and it gives you the liquid poops. It cleanses your body. So I don't have to do anything like that. What to bring to the hospital, the CPAP or BiPAP, I don't have that. A comfortable bathrobe, I don't have. Slippers for walking around the unit. Keep the bunny slippers at home. I do have to get some slippers. Walmart, I think they're like $4, so I'll get those like probably the day before surgery. So I'll do that. Portable unit for CDs, headphones. This is mine. It's got my music. It's my iPhone. It's got my music and everything on it. Light reading material. I've got on that. Leave valuables at home. Meaning, okay, well, I can't have my rings. I've got to take this off. I do have another one on my ankle that I have to take off. I gotta take my tongue ring out. I gotta take all my earrings out, because I have quite a few earrings on each side. I do have to take all those out, but I can take them there because after surgery I can put them back on and put them back in. Handbook, I've got to have this, and it's helpful to have family members or friends. My father's already asked for the day off. My husband's trying to find out if he can be home for it. My mother-in-law already put it on her calendar, so I'm hoping I'll be able to see my in-laws also. And there's lodging for families, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, day of surgery, I have to park in the parking garage. I've got to bring everything. I got to register. And then in same day surgery, like prep area, I will have a visit for my surgeon and the anesthesiologist. My IV will be inserted. Lots of questions, name, date of birth, allergies, etc. I'll go to the OR, which is the operating room. Then I'll go to the PACU, which is post-anesthesiology care unit. And I'll go to the surgical post-op unit. And I'll have a room, because I am staying at least 1 night. Now, in the operating room, they're going to put the Venadine stockings on. They'll insert a catheter in me. Not looking forward to that. They get the equipment prepped. Family members or friends can check the progress on. They actually have a TV screen. And the surgery takes 3 hours, give or take, additional time for, prep and all that. And then when I'm in the post-anesthesia care unit, I'll be there for 90 minutes. I'll be under close observations. I can't have any visitors during then. I'll have oxygen on. Frequent vital signs will be taken and a pain scale of 0 to 10. And then they'll figure out my transfer criteria. I'm trying to think. I may not go home on a blood thinner. I may. It all depends. I'll have my discharge, instructions. And then it tells, you know, the bathing, I can't go swimming for 2 weeks afterwards, which kind of sucks. I can't soak in a hot tub or a tub until the wounds are completely closed, which it takes about 2 weeks. I can shower 2 days post-op, so 48 hours afterwards. The steri strips, which are the butterfly band-aids, I can take off. They say 5 days afterwards if they haven't. Staples are rare. That's only with open patients. I'd go back to have those removed. I may have bruising. This is one of the things. Is to not be surprised if it looks like my surgeon has beat me up. My whole stomach could be bruised. You know, you kind of figure that because they're inflating your stomach with nitrogen dioxide, I believe they said. So that's okay. Medications, take pain medication only as needed, can cause constipation. Medications larger than a Tylenol capsule must be crushed or taken in liquid form for first 2 weeks after surgery. Take medications to prevent ulcer. I'm already on Prilosec OTC. Avoid medications that can cause ulcers, such as Advil, for 2 months after surgery. They actually prefer you to avoid Advil for the rest of your life. For mild pain, take Tylenol is what they told me. And for joint pain, because I do have arthritis in some of my joints, instead of the Advil, like what my doctor wants me to take, you know, for Advil up to 3 times a day. So there's another thing called Arthritech that I may talk to him about. And I don't have gallbladder, so I don't have to worry about that medication. But if you do have gallbladder, I will actually say it. If you do have a gallbladder, you have to take your Sodiol, I believe that's how you pronounce it, to prevent gallstones for 6 months after surgery. So you start 2 weeks after surgery, and you take it for 6 months, and it prevents gallstones. I had gallstones when I was pregnant with my daughter. They're not fun. Mental health after surgery. You got to make sure you take all depression and anxiety medication. Do not stop them abruptly because you can have withdrawal symptoms. Some people have a letdown for the first month after surgery. Some people only lose 5 pounds, some 10, some gain a little bit of weight. They told me to expect weight gain in the hospital. And they say for the first week after surgery not to weigh yourself because you can go up and down. Your body's adjusting. Me, I will be weighing myself. I already know that, but I already know that, you know, I may have a little bit of weight gain. Pregnancy prevention. If you're not on, you can't take birth control pills. Where I go, they told me to stop taking them a month before surgery. So I was on the NuvaRing. I had to switch due to massive abdominal pains. So because of that, excuse me, I'm so sorry. My medications kicked in. Because they knew that I'd be going for surgery soon, which it could have been in 2 days, but because they didn't know exactly how long for my insurance and all that, you know, stuff happens. So it's down the 3rd, but so they didn't have me start taking the pill, which is what my doctor switched me to. So I have to wait. I think it comes out to be September 8th is when I can start taking the pill again. So for those of you that aren't on the pill because you can't take, because of it causes blood clots, they don't want you to take it. Condoms. Strictly condoms. And I don't have to worry about too much because my husband's not home. He's an over-the-road truck driver. But still, when he's home, he knows the deal. So make sure of that because right after surgery, you become extremely fertile fast. Now, for me, I have PCOS. And they even turned around to me. They said, hey, you know, you may not be fertile now, but wait until after surgery. They said, like, a month or 2 after surgery, you can get pregnant. And I actually know a few women that they were told that they were infertile. They had gastric bypass. Bam! 3 months after surgery, like, they were still losing. They got pregnant. They, you know, their babies were healthy. Thank God they were healthy and everything. But the whole reason why they don't want you to get pregnant, like, I've got to wait 18 to 24 months unless my body, like, weight loss levels out before then. But they say, you know, a minimum of 18 months because of the fact that you know, 18, 24 months, that is when your body's going through the biggest changes. Your hormones are changing. You know, your body's got to get used to it. They say, you know, the first year is when you lose the most amount, and then after that, it's pretty much maintenance. But they still want you to have at least 6 months where your body's like, okay, you know, it's getting used to it. So, you got to be strict about that. Now, this is some of the other stuff. Guys don't really have to worry about this. Women may get their menstrual period while in the hospital, may experience heavier menstrual bleeding with weight loss. Now, as they told me, you know, you may have had your period a week or two before surgery. You may get it again while in the hospital. Feeling cold is normal because you're having a loss of insulation. You may be more sensitive to certain foods and food odors. Routine blood donation is not recommended that first year after gastric bypass surgery, and only yearly thereafter due to risk of iron deficiency anemia. I've never given blood. Because I'm going for this, I'll probably never give blood. So I don't have to worry about that. And then about the whole, you know, follow-up PCP, 10 to 14 days post-op. And they want you to check for blood pressure and your wounds. They'll also check your blood sugar if you're diabetic. And the surgeon and dietitian is at your 1 month post-op. And the dietitian, nurse practitioner is 4, 8, 12, 18, 24 months, then yearly for life or as needed. I was told yearly for life, so that's what I'll be doing. And then at the bottom it says, good luck with the next step of your journey. So that is that. I'm trying to get everything in order, back in order. So that is how it's going. So they'll call me. I am supposed to call, the same day will call me on 8/2, but it has also says that I've got to call that week to, to pre-register is what I've got to do. So that's it for this video, and I will be doing another video right here in a minute about the pre-op diet that I have to do. So I will talk to you guys again in just a few minutes.